He didn't get it. It's all good.
I didn't hear anything.
He threw you the assist.
Two-handed slam.
Two-handed windmill with the left dominant hand.
Had a lot of people I was close to saying, down round we missed the old you. Probably cause back in the day I gave an arm and a leg, but when I needed you, you had cold shoes. Funny story, but I read it, now it's old news. On to the next page, tired of the same old hate. I gave my all to them, but they ain't reciprocate. Just watch me wave, gotta leave cause I can't be late. Tried to call God, asked for the ETA. He said don't worry about it, you still gotta prove your faith. Ain't no fate, every day gotta pave your way. I just pray, roll up and I blaze. Might not see you later cause I'm on the road to greatness. And last time that I checked, you got in line with the haters. Stay in line with the fake shit. What I got real, they can't replicate this. 1,000 times 1,000 how I feel.
Oh. First order of business. Devin Booker fan account has been nothing but producing green checks ever since Logan got kicked out. Yeah, we're starting, dude. Come on, be ready. Stay ready.
He's gonna downplay it. No, I'm happy for you guys. You guys are I'm so happy. Is that essential oils? That's the best thing in the world. Those little inhaler things.
No.
Oh, I was about to say, and things are fire. Even though
smelling salts
kills it too.
Hey, roll. Yeah, Devin Booker fan account. Whatever. Glad y'all are making some money finally.
Yeah, here we go. Been nothing but positive vibes in that group message ever since Logan left.
Cashed $135 parlay.
I was kicked.
Yeah,
because y'all couldn't handle a little bit of heat.
A little bit of heat. Every time you send bets, you say something.
Yeah, because most of the bets y'all sent lost.
Not to mention you don't even bet, so you should have never been there in the first place.
Well, I never added myself into there. First off, I was added in there to handle somebody that y'all could not handle.
You said you felt left out, so we added you.
No, that's not it. Charlie was giving y'all problems.
Once you learned that there was a Devin Booker fan account, you felt left out. You wanted to be in there.
That's true.
All, it's a privilege. Once you're admitted into Devin Booker fan account, you got to treat it with respect. Okay? You want respect, you give respect.
Pledge allegiance.
That's how it works.
To the over. That's it.
Into positive vibes.
I wasn't bringing a lot of negativity until you came on this podcast. Did I just mute my mic?
No.
Yeah, I wasn't bringing a lot of negativity until you, Nicholas Michael Maggio, came onto this podcast, our last episode, and said you were about to retire from gambling with one more loss. Within that time frame, you lost about 5 straight bets, yet you continued to send bets. So obviously, I started to get negative because my friend was going down a dark hole of becoming a gambling addict, which you self-admittedly proclaimed, and I was trying to make sure that you save some money. But you're addicted, and you continued to bet, and you continued to lose until you kicked me, and you won, 2 bets probably since, and now you're feeling on top of the world until you...
I hit 2 bets in one game.
Okay. Well, you're on a hot streak. I'm happy for you.
I got 4 words for you. I got 4 words for you. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
Married to the game. I respect it.
You're going to need to take a fucking wrecking ball to get me out of here.
I respect your dedication to the grind.
Gambling.
I hope you do one day. I hope you do.
Ever.
But
it lasted about 2 days, and I'll tell you what, I was a fucking loser. I was a simp.
You show me a parlay winner for $135 right now. I quit my fucking job.
Yeah, and then nothing was better. As Maj is on his horrendous losing streak, Wilcox sends a parlay. Literally cannot lose. I'd assume you bet on it. First game ends up failing, lose the parlay, which is obviously that's just infinite amounts of fuel for me to have as somebody that doesn't have any what's it called? Sticks in the fire.
You got no balls. You got no balls.
Look, man, we did what we needed to do. We got the negative attention, the negative energy out of the group message, and it's been nothing but green checks mark. Only one red X from me in that time frame.
Well, man, y'all are just on a typical tear that y'all go on, and I'm sure it'll last forever. I'm sure y'all never come back down to earth, and it's gonna last forever. Y'all are gonna become millionaires off sports.
You hear that undertone. That's exactly why you got kicked out. That's exactly
he downplays it, and it's just like, man, it's so condescending.
Because what do you want me to say? Congrats on making $100.
Anytime we send a pick, you're supposed to say, "Hey, that's a great pick. I love that pick."
I don't know half the picks y'all are saying. You're betting on fucking hockey at 2 p.m.
All right, hockey's the best sport in the world.
When the rosters come
out.
I
agree. Since I was kicked, I've been looking at hockey more. Hockey's pretty cool. I'm not slandering hockey, but nobody knows enough about hockey to be sports betting.
That's like the only sport that doesn't change with energy without fans. In my opinion, it's just like
I've been struggling lately. I've been trying to pick a favorite team to follow in hockey, and I can't do it. It's a love-hate relationship with like 4 different teams.
Who's the best team right now?
So, any fans out there? You got any suggestions? I'm a free agent. Maple Leafs is one. They got sick ass jerseys. Colorado Avs, the Avalanche.
I would say pick the best team in the league and follow them and root for
Pittsburgh
them.
Penguins. Well, the Maple Leafs, they're up there, but they're about to lose me my parlay. Speaking of betting, but
nice.
Pittsburgh Penguins, they're up there.
If I don't know,
isn't Tampa Bay good?
I just go with the best part, like who has the best merch.
I don't want to root for a hockey team in Tampa. I want like either a team that's up in Canada somewhere or they have a sick jersey. It's one of the two.
Give me like Minnesota or something. They never win anything.
In New Orleans.
We need a hockey team.
The Brass, wasn't that our old hockey team?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
If we had a hockey team, I'd be big on the sport, obviously.
I'm totally cool with selling one of our 2 horrendous teams and then becoming a hockey team.
Big win.
But yeah, we're optimistic.
Back on the Pels. Back on the Pels. Back on the Pels hard.
Yes. Hey, that's a win you come off of and you make a little run, baby. That's a confidence builder right there. Josh Hart finally grew a pair of bulls.
Or it's a win where
one thing only to say about the Pelicans, and I will let y'all talk the entire time about the Pelicans, whatever you got to do. Zion Williamson is a grown fucking man. Don't ever try this man in the paint, especially if your name's Tristan. Like,
not
don't
even old enough to buy.
Just
alcohol.
don't do it. Don't do it.
Take Zion Williamson is big.
Well, Stan Van Gundy just realized it, so
yeah. Brandon Ingram's pretty good too still. Anyways, hold on. What episode is this?
21. I think 21.
I think it's
20.
I thought it was 19.
Fuck. Let me go check on Spotify.
Whatever episode.
Oh yeah, we're on Spotify, by the way. Sports Suck Podcast. Spotify. Michael Jordan picture.
Spotify.
For now.
YouTube,
Whatever.
Unless they keep trying to hoe us. Ronnie, you got to talk to YouTube and tell them that we have rights to your song. Please talk to him. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'll get Ronnie's people on that for sure.
Nah, that's bullshit. Sony Music Entertainment. Apparently, you're listening to this right now. You suck.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to my TED
Big
Talk.
Balls. Big balls.
You do not own Ronnie's music. Ronnie does.
Yeah, Ronnie recorded that on GarageBand on his Mac. He deserves that. Obviously, we're doing something right if we got Sony Music looking into us. I'd say that.
We are officially on episode 19. You guys are right.
Yeah.
There it is.
Stupid dick.
What's 9 plus 10?
19. Episode 19 of the Sports Suck Podcast.
All right, so back to the Pels. I'll say this: Celtics fans are in just about as much misery as Pels fans are right now. So I won't buy into this win too much because they're kind of on that same wavelength of like blowing big leads and shit, kind of like the Pels are. So, but I mean, hey,
what's going on with them this year?
Scrub. Jaylen Brown's a scrub.
He's really
Mike's
good.
about to fall, but
yeah.
You know, it was fun to watch. I came home just in time for the comeback. I didn't get to watch the whole game, so I can't say too much, but came home for all the good stuff.
Yeah, I tuned in at halftime and watched the second half. Just got freed up around halftime, and I didn't see the first half. Apparently, it was a completely different ball game, obviously, but the second half was exhilarating and brought me all the way back in on the Pelicans. Just because the glimmer of hope that we might be able to see that more often. I doubt we will, because why would we? but it was really awesome to watch, and it just shows that, we can not suck ass sometimes, and that's all I'm rooting for. It's just for us to not suck ass. Nick, I have a quick question. What is that in your cup? It looks like a particle of something. Is it a leaf
Talking to me,
or is it dirt?
There's two Nicks on this podcast.
The one that was currently drinking something. Drink it again? You had a black speck in there. It might be a cockroach. Just watch out.
Oh, dude, good eye. It is not a black speck. But I saw one of those in my drink earlier.
It's a
Where
Percocet.
the fuck are they coming from? Oh yeah, I forgot I threw that in there.
Big perky pod. Big perky pod.
Yeah, so Pels, hopefully
biggest comeback in history, by the way.
Hopefully, Brandon Ingram keeps showing up. Lonzo all of a sudden is good.
I'm not gonna slander anything, Pels, right now. I'm a
Carjacker's in the hood. I just got a text.
Jesus, dude, this is like an every episode thing for you now. It's like an every episode thing for you now, man. Every episode you're talking about some fucking teenagers.
Hey, Wilcox, overslept on Sunday? What's up?
So
I was about to be golfing by myself on Sunday. Burge came in with the save. I had about 4 people funny. I was going to go golfing with on Sunday, and one person showed up.
When I left the bowling alley mid-game, you should have known that I was done.
I'm not even counting you and the people I thought that were showing up. It's okay.
That's good to know.
I
would have loved to be there.
I actually did buy it, though. I bought it because you could buy a single golfer. You couldn't just buy multiple. So I bought myself one. And then whenever I woke up at whatever it was, I don't know, noon, 1 o'clock, or finally woke up, I got a rain check on it. And they just gave me credit. Nah, there's no way. I woke up in a daze. It was tough.
Yeah, that was a real scumbag movie. You were all in on golfing, and then as we were bowling, you were asking people, "You trying to go out tomorrow night?" And I knew immediately that you weren't going golfing on Sunday. At least Charlie was like, "Yeah." I was like, "This is falling apart in front of my eyes." I felt like I had Corona again.
No sore throat for me, by the way. Just so that you know.
Today, I think I got the worst of it out of me this morning. I freaking got about 2 hours of sleep. Woke up coughing multiple times. I was really miserable. And then I went to work and felt fine. So I think I got it all out of me. I didn't have Corona. I knew I didn't have that. I just scratchy throat, probably like a sinus infection or some shit. I worked, for some reason, a couple years back, I thought it'd be a great idea for me to try to work outside 12-hour shifts in the Louisiana weather. And I'm paying for that grave mistake every single day of my life now, it seems. So 22 degrees, 19 degrees, whatever it was, working outside didn't really mix well with my body. Got a little sick.
That's BT, man. I'm not jealous. I may not have to ever work again, so...
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Why? Because you're winning so many bets?
That's half of it.
Oh, what's the other
Second
half?
of all, somebody is threatening my company.
Yeah.
We're going to have to pay $1 trillion ransom to get all of our information back, so we'll probably never get any of that back. So,
what did y'all piss off? Like, what?
I mean, it might be an inside job. It might be an inside job. You never know.
That's my take on it, man. Whenever you said it, I thought if you were smart, you should try to become like a double agent and work with the ransomware guy, girl, whatever they identify as, group, and feed them the information and then get a cut of that paycheck. And then you really won't have to work in.
I'd be kind of mad if it was an inside job and I wasn't like let in on it, you know? Like I'd feel kind of left out. I'm a cool guy. I can keep it on the hush.
Not everybody at work knows how big of a scumbag you are because you've been working from home. So they're really not too interested. Like you said, you haven't been able to have those water cooler talks lately. You haven't been able to make those connections. So
you don't taking anything away from those water cooler talks. It's not me being a scumbag, all right? I ask about their kids, their grandkids, how everybody's doing.
Yeah, you're some fucking pleb. Nobody cares about you. You're not about to hack the company for trillions of dollars. It with the fucking grandkids.
Is it Sammy from accounting or is it Jennifer from HR?
Jennifer is such an HR name.
Sure is. That's why I picked it. Or like what do you call those things? Like assistants or like a front desk attendants or whatever.
Well, executive assistant.
Something like that.
You gotta watch out for them. They're skeevy.
Receptionist.
There you go. Pam.
Boom. Yeah.
Just say Pam. Pam from The Office.
Yeah, Pam.
Pam.
Netflix, get The Office back, you piece of shit. There's nothing good on Netflix anymore. Y'all name one good show on Netflix.
Peaky Blinders.
Narcos.
I'm talking about a casual viewing show.
Man, there's really not Trailer Park Boys.
It's definitely not casual.
What are you talking about? Trailer Park Boys is the most casual.
Dude,
my mic is falling.
Dude, adjust this, please. You have too much motion. I'm starting to sweat. I can't focus on anything.
Continue.
Hey, Mash, how are those AirPods that you stole from some innocent person while skiing treating you?
Look, they made the big mistake of bringing AirPods skiing in the first place. You're just bound to lose them.
Yeah. Backstory on that, well, Mash literally fist fights his microphone because it's outsmarting him right now. We were skiing in Utah for his, did I say Colorado? We were skiing in Utah for old Maggie Boy's bachelor party. And it's like the last day, the day before the last, skiing down to pick all our stuff up. And I feel like a clunk on my skis. I'm like, what the hell was that? Thinking it was my AirPod case. Get to a stop, see that my AirPod case is still in my backpack. And I didn't see anything else. Well, I clear the snow off my ski, and I literally see a pair of AirPods in the case sitting on top of my ski in the perfect spot. So I'm having this huge inner struggle. Should I return it to Lost and Found? Should I leave it out in the open somewhere?
That was the biggest bullshit I've ever heard in the first place. You're like, oh,
that was me.
Lost and Found.
That was me having an internal struggle with myself to not just immediately go to my shithead ways of saying, I'm going to steal these AirPods. But I ended up justifying it by saying, well, it's closing time. I don't want to annoy or inconvenience any of these poor workers. They're just trying to get home, get warm. I guess I'll sit on them until tomorrow. And I had a couple of the guys on the trip being like, yeah, man, you should definitely bring them back tomorrow and return them. And Maj immediately said, fucking keep them and give them to me. I need a pair of AirPods. And it was his bachelor party, so I stole them for him and then gave them to him. And he put them in his ears without even washing them, which
is not true
honestly,
at all.
No, you tried them on. Honestly, that grossed me out more than anything that you've ever done, which you haven't done a lot of nasty stuff, so I guess that's not saying much. But that was really gross on your part. But anyway,
nasty.
He's a criminal mastermind, and I'm just his puppet, apparently, because I did the actual dirty work, and he's...
Park City.
He picked up a pair of AirPods from the ground and gave them to me. You're all right.
Yeah.
You'll go to heaven.
I don't know. I think that'll definitely be thrown in my face by the big man whenever that time comes.
But y'all are missing the big point here is that you taught that person a valuable lesson. It's
People suck.
Why take your valued possession as the AirPods? Why take them skiing if you can't keep track of them?
I'm hitting the slopes again. I'm hitting the slopes again this weekend in Steamboat, and guess what? I'm not using these AirPods because I know 100% I would lose them.
Yeah, that'd be karma. I think you honestly should wear them just to
see
how real karma is. Just to see how real karma is.
1,000,000% I would lose them if I wear them.
Oh, immediately. Just let them become passed around.
Someone's gonna steal your stolen AirPods.
Yeah, that'd be really sick.
Assholes.
Vizzies, man. I can't believe you.
You act like you don't drink anything that's in front of you at any function we've ever been to. Like, what are you talking about?
There's a difference.
Do you not like getting your vitamin C and your antioxidants?
You went through an Andy Gator. No. You went through an Andy Gator phase. You went through a Truly phase.
No, never went through a Truly phase.
Or the Bud Light seltzers, whatever.
Well, that was just because we were on the beach, and that's what we had.
give me the case of strawberry Bud Light seltzers, dude.
Strawberry Bud Light. Dude. All right, so here's the thing.
You're a fake tough guy.
All right, no, it's not. Because one, I don't enjoy seltzers. I'd rather drink anything but them. But I'm surrounded by grown men that drink nothing but seltzers, and that's what they have. So obviously, I drink them because I'm a tank.
Yeah, seltzers are gas.
One, seltzers on the beach, hell yeah. That's a wave. That's the move right there. Always. I say go for that because anything else you drink on the beach, you're going to end up face down, passed out. Like Charlie, that should be our episode cover right now. The picture of Charlie face down on the beach.
with the girl like this.
I'll save that whenever Charlie comes back on this pod.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah, but you will end up like that. And if you drink anything besides seltzer. So seltzer on the beach, yes. But you coming home off work, you're like,
no need to
coming
set
home from work, being like,
need to set the
tired.
stage.
I'm gonna set a bath, put some Epsom salt in it. Which all up to that point, fuck yeah, man, that's wicked. I agree with it. Treat yourself like a king. You deserve that.
I didn't put some Epsom salt in the bath after work. It was after a workout.
Okay, after a grueling session in the gym.
I work in an office. Why would I need Epsom salt for working in an office?
Fingers, arthritis.
Dip those fingers.
All right, so a muscle rejuvenating bath, I think you worded it. All that, fine with it, man. I'm all for it. I love baths. Until you get to the point where you crack open a Vizzy to go along with it.
It's usually wine. We didn't have any wine.
Vizzies are so gas, dude. You
can't be drinking a Vizzy in a bathtub.
Why?
Yes, you can.
Put your dick out. No, you can't.
Why? That's where it's supposed to be out. Like,
No,
I'm gonna
weird.
tell you this right now. First of all,
Weird.
I'm out on beers. Beers are done. I'm out on beers.
All beers? Are you're shitting me? We're gonna go.
Beers
to a bar
is always the worst option. Beers is always the worst option. It doesn't get you drunk.
I don't disagree with that.
But it tastes good.
I feel like I'm just full and bloated. Like after every beer I drink.
Get an Andy Gator. Get a 6-pack Andes and tell me you don't feel it.
And by the way, every single person listening to this podcast, this is the exact same guy that came into the bathroom, pulled the curtain from my shower, and said, "Let me see that dick." Multiple times. So I don't think that there's
we're
any
gay positive podcast.
You know
trying to see, I'm the least gay person. Well,
the L in LGBTQ stands for Logan.
Yeah, I'm all for gays. I wanted to see what my friends are working with on that beach trip.
What are you drinking tonight?
I'm not drinking anything, dude. I work a real job.
All right, pussy.
Yeah.
We all work real jobs. We all make good money.
You sit at a desk.
Nick sits
I don't sit at a desk.
Matt sits on his recliner and plays Warzone.
I can't sit at my desk for too long, dude. I can't do it.
Oh man,
it's the worst.
Logan, I don't even have a recliner, dude. Are we friends?
You gotta have a recliner by now.
You don't know anything about me.
You have a big boy job.
Recliner guy.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you said you don't like beer anymore.
You have a big boy job. The fuck?
Well, like I'll drink a beer, but it's like I said, it does not taste good. It does not get you drunk, and it just fills you up. Tell me where the positives are.
I agree if you're talking about like cheap beers. If you're talking about like a good beer, that's tough to beat. And also, if you're trying to get drunk, you drink liquor. It's the most efficient way. It makes you look like a hard-dicked man, which is what you should want to look like as a young, strapping 27-year-old like you are. And
not my age.
It's your age. And that's what you should be trying to go for. I don't agree with this whole seltzer wave that's sweeping the nation.
You act like I go to the bar and be like, hey, can I have a Vizzy?
I'll drink a seltzer, but I'll hit the liquor as well.
No. Every time I go to a bar, doesn't matter what bar, I get a double Crown and Sprite every single time. Or a double Jack and Coke every single time.
Not to mention, if we're ever good enough friends to hit a little barbecue action this spring/summer,
I'm pounding
daytime drinking. Guess what? It's seltzer season. It is seltzer season.
Yeah, it's seltzer, and then we have shots of whatever the fuck.
Remember when men were men? Do y'all remember that time?
No.
This whole generation.
Do you just have a different take on men because you work outside and not at a daiquiri shop anymore?
Yeah, I've grown.
Like, is that what it is? I don't understand.
I've evolved. I don't know, man. I've never been big on the seltzer wave. I don't understand the hype around it. I think a lot of them taste nasty, and I don't care for them. That's my opinion.
To each his own.
Yeah. No free ads.
That kiwi, watermelon, Vizzy goes hard.
Listen to what y'all saying.
It goes hard.
listen to you guys.
I mean, do you want me to kill it right now? Would that
Yeah,
make
kill
you feel
it.
better?
If you're gonna drink a pussy drink like that, you might as well pound them.
Look at that. You want to know why you want to know why you're sick and he's not? Because you know what he's taking right now? Pounded the antioxidants, okay?
Yeah, I guess that is my mistake.
Notes. Did you drink my tea the other day?
No.
Nope.
I didn't want to go buy oranges and ginger snaps and cinnamon like you requested me to go do. I don't remember what you said.
That's and he would have to stop on the way home, get his nails painted, and fucking get his hair done. And all that
stuff. I'm all for you getting your nails painted too. I'm not trying to be like toxic masculinity by any means. I'm all for it, man. Go get a pedicure. Go get a manicure. Treat yourself as a man.
Pedicure and a manicure is not getting your nails painted.
I think it is. You get
it's just getting in shape.
We'll get the clear coat.
You can get them painted.
Wait until I get like real money. I'm gonna be groomed.
What do you mean real money? You're making good money right now.
No, like real money and have where I'm at, where I want to be.
Listen,
I'm getting groomed.
Whenever you're as good a gambler as I am, and life's just like a whole big vacation, you can drink whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you just sit there and you enjoy your sore throat every 3 weeks, and I'm too tired, bro. I'll be relaxing with a Vizzy in my hand, fucking bitching you out every single time.
That's fine, man. You can go for it. You would be a bitch and bitching me out. That's fine.
Well, it's all right. Whoa. At least us three all have jobs. It's all good.
Yeah.
We're all good. Which what?
Nothing.
We'll see what happens with my little.
Yeah, you're about to get canned. I think you're like way too calm about this. You're about to get canned.
I hope so.
What do you mean you hope so? What are you gonna do for money?
I'll deliver pizza.
That'd be pretty sick. You should get back in the service industry, man.
Or I'll just gamble for a living.
No.
Don't
lose everything.
Don't ever give in the service industry ever again. Ever.
Big units.
I don't know.
It's the worst.
I kind of miss it. I miss
that kind of service, yeah, but like talking like customer service, like actual customer service, not hey, do you want an extra shot in your fucking.
I mean, you say that, but you deal with some shitty people. If you have to deal with people, you're dealing with some bullshit. People
I get compensated well. I'm not tripping.
Yeah, I mean, like if the pay is right, you can put up with pretty much anything. I've learned that very quickly. For the right amount of money, I'll do relatively anything. So.
Anything.
Put your mind to it. Anything. It's the same discussion I was having with Chuck the other day, where he was like, "Whoa, what would you do?" Like anything. What was your hypothetical? I remember, but I'll let you introduce it since it was your question.
So, would you wake up and eat and eat shit every single morning if you never had to work ever again, but your base salary is $100K
after taxes? Do we agree on?
I don't remember what I said.
You said before taxes originally,
before
which
taxes.
It's a very weird thing to say. It's a hypothetical. Why can't it be after taxes?
So what is that? What is that? Is that 70,000 after taxes?
Depending on
a very comfortable, livable salary. All you gotta do is eat shit every single morning.
For who?
70,000. I mean, undoubtedly, $100K before taxes. I would eat a turd every single morning.
Mind you, you do not need to work ever again.
Yeah, I would do that gladly. And then I think I said, if it's $100K after taxes, I'd eat a turd before I go to sleep too. Which is still true to this day. That wasn't just
eventually you're gonna get used to it.
Yeah, you get used to anything that you do. Like, I would 100% eat a turd twice a day for 6 figures after taxes.
Somebody tells you to eat shit. Hey, look, dude. I eat shit for breakfast
and dinner.
Literally.
Here's something that you guys are not taking into consideration. If the economy goes to shit, if the country
in this economy,
guess what? You are fucking bulletproof, baby.
Everybody's got shit.
I'll be right back. I'll get more alcohol.
Yeah, please do. Get some real alcohol this time. This dude bets on sports. He bets on sports.
Yeah, and you don't.
I don't, thankfully. And he flipped me off. Man, let's just move on with the podcast. I don't want to wait for him.
Okay. I had a little tidbit I wanted to hop on.
Yeah.
So Kyrie's starting this little trend of walking into basketball games holding like a bow staff or something.
Very sick.
Yeah. So it got me thinking, and I was just like, you know what would be the coolest thing to walk into a basketball game holding? I'm thinking a sword. Maybe like a Harry Potter wand.
A wand, no. Wand's kind of whack. You gotta go with something
No,
extravagant.
it's not whack.
I don't know. I wish this was a question I was asked earlier so I could ponder on it,
I
because my
sent it
mind's
about
going
2 hours ago.
my mind's going a million different ways. My first thought initially was Roman candles. I think that'd be pretty sick to walk into a basketball court with that. And then I was thinking of candles, so I just imagined walking in with a single lit candle, holding it
Like
in front of you.
Nunchucks would be pretty sick if you were like swinging them like around your shoulders and shit.
Yeah, like to warm up, to loosen up. That'd be really
Yeah, but
cool.
like, seriously think about it though. Like, what's the coolest fucking weapon you can, or like, what's the coolest fucking thing you could walk into an arena with?
Well, I just said my answer. I think it'd be Roman
AK-47.
candles.
No,
yeah,
no,
I was
but
thinking a machine gun or Roman candles.
Yeah, but like machine. Like, what about like a samurai sword or something,
That's what I said.
or like a
sword.
crossbow, or like, I don't know.
I don't know. Push an actual cannon into the stadium. My brain's going stupid ways right now, but it's all involving shooting things out of something. Yeah. I think you can't go wrong with Roman candles
A
originally.
lightsaber would be fucking awesome.
Just come with the replica of Jesus' cross on your back.
Pretty badass.
Easter game.
Dude, I'm going off.
Really might do that.
Yeah, he definitely will at some point. Going off here, but dude, the new Disney World thing, Star Wars Land, whatever it's called. I was talking to a guy on my shift who frequents Disney World. He goes like 3 times a year because his wife's obsessed with it. And he has small children. You could go to Star Wars Land and like build your own lightsaber. And it's like a real lightsaber up to the point where it won't cut anybody, which at that point, why? But it looks real. You can pick your stone, you can pick your color, and it only costs like $350. But walking in with like an actual lightsaber would be pretty fucking badass.
Wait, so what do you mean like actual lightsaber?
It
Like
looks.
you press a button and like a light comes out, or is it
I
a
believe
fake-ass stick?
No, it's like metal. It's like real materials. And I don't know exactly how it looks. I haven't seen it yet, but you pick your own stone, which gives you your color, and you like customize everything. And I'd imagine it works just like a real lightsaber until it comes to the point where it's supposed to cut stuff.
Is it like a big Build-A-Bears store for like lifesavers? Like what?
Yeah, I think.
The very same.
He was trying to explain it to me. I don't really remember because I was tuning him out because he was talking to me about Star Wars for like an hour and a half at this point. And but like apparently it's like a ride in itself. Like they tell you like, oh, now you have to go to these people to farm, like get this mineral or resource or whatever, blah 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 blah. And you go to these 22-year-old Disney employees that are like, oh, here's your Earthstone, and then they make you your grip or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, but it's pretty
young
badass.
Hefe Spicoli just went to Disney World. He'd be the man to ask.
He did. I
But
wonder if he
he's
made a
gonna check it
lightsaber.
out.
I'm telling you, we talked about this bowling, but I want to share it with the pod too, man. That's got to be our next. That's got to be our next boys trip,
A grown group trip to Disney World.
dude. Tell me that wouldn't be fun.
I mean, I'm sure it would. I think.
Or like, I mean,
anyone
obviously we
fun.
can. Obviously we could bring the females and stuff like that. Like you can, you know what I mean. But
Yeah, I'm looking.
Twice
You're
the
looking
money.
at about $7,000.
Leave that ass home.
Yeah.
that too. But
No.
man, just drunken Magic Kingdom, bro. What could be better?
Oh no, Epcot. Definitely.
Do they have any seltzers in Magic Kingdom?
Probably no. Oh, they probably do.
By the
have
way,
it.
little known fact: never rode a roller coaster when you go upside down.
You've never rode a roller coaster where you go upside down?
Nope.
Loser.
Wow.
I was
That
always-
explains why you drink Vizzy so much.
I was always scared. I was also fucking 380 pounds, so like the bar couldn't really close.
Yeah,
know
could
what
you
I'm saying?
even, not trying to be mean, could you even ride rides?
I did Splash Mountain. I was about. I did Splash
about all you
Mountain.
need.
I remember.
Imagine how big that splash was.
Dude, Fuck.
Fucking earth shattering.
You should have seen everybody. Everybody looked normal on Splatter. You know those pictures that you pay for?
I want to see the picture that you got so bad.
You're like walking by
it
getting
is so
soaked,
funny.
What the shit?
Everybody just looks normal. You see like grown man, 160, 170 pounds, and then you just see this big fucking 8-year-old bowling ball.
In the front. Big Tuca in the front, shirtless. Oh man.
Doing the truffle shuffle.
Oh yeah. Nah, I was a big Disney World kid growing up, man. We went like every year for a while, and then like a dumbass, I went for my senior trip with just me and my parents. Which, looking back, terrible senior trip, but in the moment it was pretty fun. But I made the promise to myself that I would not go back to Disney World until I had a child.
Is that another green check mark? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Green check, nice man.
Yeah,
Hope y'all keep winning.
Check.
Don't
worry, we're just sitting here recording a pod. I'm sending green checks, bitch.
Nice. I'm cashing checks too. And not. I guess I'm risking health, which
direct deposit. But yeah. Go ahead.
We can get checks. But yeah. I'm not going back to Disney World until I have a child or until I go for.
I will say that I told Marissa the exact same thing. I'm not going back to Disney World until I have like a 5-year-old child, so they're old enough to appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think what Disney World is, it's a great time. It's a whole lot of fun, but I don't like vacations where I got to stand in line for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Ride one ride.
Heard they got good strip clubs around the area.
Yeah, we're going to Disney World with our children to go to strip clubs.
Oh, well. I mean, I'm not having a child anytime soon, so.
Well, that's definitely something we need to look into. Just going off on a whole different direction now. We need to look into having children around the same time so we can go to these trips together. Like, go to Disney World together, and we take shifts as the responsible parents that take all the youngins on the rides that day, and the rest of us just go get fucking plastered in all the countries at Epcot or something, and just have a great time, and then hang out with our small children while drunk.
You guys got to start having sex a little bit more, all right? Catch up.
Yeah. Oh, this guy fucks.
This guy fucks.
Oh, wow. I'll try my best. I'll leave it at that. I got people that listen to this. Respect.
Nobody at work listens to this, but I might be having me a little.
Just say not near future.
No.
Not near future. Slow down.
I met a great female this weekend. So
you just said you were gonna get her pregnant.
Yeah, but no.
If she's listening, she already heard that.
Not her.
Oh my god, dude, you're a scumbag. You might be the biggest scumbag in our friend group.
No, it's actually one of my. She doesn't know any of y'all. That's the best part.
Whoa.
Why is that the best part?
I'm a catch.
What the fuck?
No, so I can bring her around. Does she not know who? Is she not know? And like, oh, this is that fucking asshole.
It's a real shame that we have to hang out.
Right, so Freddie Gibbs going on Joe Rogan Experience.
We absolutely love Lawyer, bro.
We talk about him too much on this podcast. We need to shut it down.
Yeah, nobody knows who he is.
No. Freddie Gibbs going on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I'll listen to that episode.
Posted a video today with Joe Rogan. He said, "Hey, Joe Rogan, you know what I smoke?" And Joe Rogan went, "Smoke rocks." And he said, "I smoke rocks." So.
Yeah. Does that mean he smokes crack?
Yeah.
Does he really?
That's what he said. I mean, do you think Freddie Gibbs is a liar?
That'd be pretty sick if there was just like a rapper that was just like, yes, like I smoke crack.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like he smokes crack.
It might be Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, but see, I don't like that. I don't like the faking. Like, I would like a rapper to come out to be like, yes, I legitimately
you know what I'm saying, though? Like, I feel like his music would be more like a fucking, who's that, designer or something like that. Like, just fucking out there. Like, always hyped and shit like that. Like, Freddie Gibbs is just like, he's just hard. Like,
I don't think he actually smokes crack. Maybe he did at some point. But
probably did at some point. I don't. He might talk about it on Joe Rogan pod. Maybe that's something that's brought up.
Please bleep that out. By the way.
What?
Which part? That's a lot of bleeping out.
The part before we were talking about Freddie Gibbs.
No, you can't say things and then ask for them to be bleeped
I mean,
out.
that was just me talking. That wasn't like.
Yeah, this is me talking on the pod with the record.
Fuck. I don't get paid to edit these episodes.
Yeah, no, we're not editing shit.
I'll
We're not
pay
editing
you.
shit. No,
I'll pay you. I just got my tax returns. I'll pay you.
This is just all more things I need to cut out.
Yeah, no, I say we ship the episodes out as is. If we make mistakes, we live with them.
I mean, it's not a mistake yet.
Stop talking.
All right.
Cool. Speaking of rappers that were going off, Bobby Shmurda got freed today, and I think that's big news, and that hasn't been brought up yet.
Yeah, pretty big.
I already know that.
What year is it? 2001. I don't give a fuck. He's washed.
He's washed. He's been in jail for like 10 years.
Kodak
It
Black
is kind of upsetting.
And Bobby Shmurda in the same month, bro.
Kodak got released like at least 6 months ago, huh?
No.
He got pardoned right before the old Trump Meister left office.
Time doesn't make sense anymore. Y'all want to get political real quick on this podcast?
No.
On this podcast, you want to get real political?
Not at all.
Well, it's not political, really. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. It's crazy that on every time like I'll walk in the living room and the news is playing or something, they're still talking about Trump. Why are people still talking about Trump?
Rent free.
Just forget about that. Just forget about that. Bleep that out from your memory.
It gets views.
Yeah, that led me to the whole thing. Like, wow, like the news really has no idea what to cover anymore. They spent the last 4 years covering nothing but Donald Trump.
No, dude. Trump, if anything, you think about him, whatever kind of president you think he was, whatever, he was just straight headline after headline after headline. So, I mean, like, obviously they're going to stay with him. I mean,
yeah, not cover the real.
Doesn't matter how dumb he is, doesn't matter how smart he is, whatever the fuck you think he is. Like, he was just a walking headline.
I think everybody thinks that he's pretty fucking stupid. I think that's pretty. Well, we're not going to talk about Trump. That's not the purpose of bringing this up. We're not going to talk about Trump.
A lot of people don't think so.
I mean, yeah, but they're stupid. I think like the fine line is like, even if you like him, you got to admit the dude's pretty fucking stupid. So, but we're not going to talk about that. Wasn't the purpose.
Here's my take. Probably about 99% of the politicians are fucking idiots, and they don't care about anybody. They don't care about any of us.
Dude, being a politician,
all these people, they go to Facebook and they go to Twitter and they argue for these fucking people that don't give two shits about them. That's my take. So,
the only time I've ever heard of politician talk or politics talk in our group message is when we all had bets on the election, and that's about it. So,
in the amount of times I was told Trump was a lock, fuck.
What a lock. The amount of times you've been told something's a lock and then it lost. I can't believe it.
All right, carry on.
Time to stop listening to your East Bank.
You guys saw Joe Biden's dog has a Twitter, the Oval Poffice.
Clever.
No, I didn't, but that's a pretty sick name. I like that. What type of dog is it? I care.
I think it was a German Shepherd, but it was
Right, that's pretty sick.
I think the account already got like deleted or something. It was pretty stupid.
I get deleted.
It's not.
Do you have any info on this or? Funny
no,
joke, man.
I don't.
Bring that up.
Sorry.
Funny joke. All right, well, sick topic you brought up there. The Oval Office, maybe a German Shepherd, Joe Biden's dog, and it got deleted. So.
So the Pelicans won last night. Biggest comeback in franchise history. That's something to note.
24 points.
It was a sick game. I'm not buying too much into it.
Okay. One thing I do want to talk about, since we're searching for topics.
Give it to us.
I do want to talk about that Oklahoma receiver getting his ass beat in the bathroom, because there's so many different parts of that video to dissect. It's not even funny.
That was great.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to come out with like...
You see that?
I did. Yeah. First thing. One, I feel like they're going to come out with obviously maybe more video, because the MMA dude was bleeding at the start of the video. So obviously more happened. Two, that dude trained for 10 years in MMA and couldn't choke out a football player, which makes me believe that maybe he wasn't training 10 years in MMA, because you should be able to.
He didn't choke him out.
He didn't look.
He couldn't hold the choke.
He didn't. He didn't look but 20 something years old. If he was training for 10 years, that means he started training at 10. I mean, like, he wasn't that big.
When did the dude get out of the chokehold in the video?
Yeah, but like the
dude got out of it. He started punching him, and then the dude held his arm back and let go of the choke. Was trying to hold it with one hand, and that's not how you choke somebody. And he broke out of it. And then the MMA guy got on top of him and started wilding him.
Why don't you tell us how to choke somebody?
I'll show you. I'll show you next time I see you because you're pissing me off.
You've always had this hatred for me. It's
coming out.
Hey, it's all
really
good.
Funny because
just wait till you're drunk and you tell me you love me. Compare fucking every fucking day. Go ahead.
Oklahoma came out and basically tried to act like the receiver was the victim in the situation, even though he was
definitely being
clearly,
a fucking dickhead.
Like you said, the MMA guy already had his nose bleeding, and then they were like in his face talking shit
and pushed him, and they looked like fuckboys.
Major fuckboys.
Yeah. I blame them for everything.
I can tell you exactly what it was. Oklahoma receivers trying to show off for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I played for Oklahoma, top 10 football team in the country, whatever. I think I can beat these fucking scrawny dudes up. Didn't know their background. Got their asses beat. End of story. That's it.
The guy needs eye surgery. He got like eye surgery.
Fuck
dude, yeah. I'm assuming it's the guy that got fucking slammed against the wall.
It was the receiver that got eye surgery.
I don't know
which
second
guy.
Dude, the second guy almost died.
Dude,
he got slammed on his face against the wall and then just pinned up against the wall.
Yeah, he's gonna need brain surgery.
That dude's
100%.
Dead.
Like
they forgot to mention that.
He needs a facial reconstruction.
Just imagine
100%.
your lacerated eye smearing the floor of a college bar.
Yeah,
like that's covered in piss.
Hepatitis C. Yeah, hepatitis. I think that's a transmittable disease. I don't know.
So thoughts and prayers.
No, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Yeah, although the MMA dude, if he's like legit enough, will probably get in trouble because that's like assault with a deadly weapon at that point. If he's a certified MMA dude.
The thoughts and prayers to him. The thoughts and prayers go out to the MMA dude's family, who probably doesn't have the money like the Oklahoma wide receiver's lawyer dad does to defend him in court. So let's, maybe start a GoFundMe for the MMA guys.
I just love the little bitch flap before he gave him the old Donnybrook on the right side.
Dude, smacked him in the face, punched him. Pop. Fisted him in the chest, in the fucking heart, and then punched him again. Savage.
I told you he had a 3-piece on him before he could even react.
That was sick, great. Dude. It took me like 4 watches to realize that he open palmed him right in the sternum, I think it's called, or whatever your heart is. I don't know.
Dude just taking a piss, getting knocked in the back. He just minding his own business.
That was always the funniest part about bathroom fights during school, was just like the innocent kid trying to piss in the urinal, and the fight happens, and he's like trying to cut his piss, looking over his shoulder, trying to move. That was always the best part. And then the bloodshed was a close second. I enjoyed the bloodshed. I had something to say, and I forgot it because I started talking about fighting. I'm a little upset now. Man, hold on, it's coming back. Talk. Get the juices flowing.
So yeah, there's nothing I would like to do more than just like be with the boys, be with my guys, and like beat some ass in a bathroom, because it looked pretty sick. Like they beat the shit out of those 2 guys, and I was just like, "It's fucking awesome! It's awesome!" Yeah. Like now, neither guy needed help; they were just taking care of business, and then beat the shit out of them. You know?
Yeah. Well, that started one, I guess, contradictory point that I made because of what you just said. I've always wanted to start boxing lessons, and I think if we did that as a unit, that'd be pretty savage, and we should definitely look into doing that because that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
2,
together for so many things.
Yeah. Well, if it was boxing and I get to beat the shit out of y'all, I'd be in on it.
That'd be fun sparring with y'all. That'd be fun.
I'd wax your ass. 2, immediately contradictory.
This guy. He drinks beers.
I work outside. I drink beers. Come on now.
Come on.
Immediately contradicting what I just said. That's why I don't fight anybody. I don't see why people would fight. Like, you don't know what these people are doing. You don't know who's got guns. Obviously, all the shit, blah, 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 that you always heard. But why would just don't?
That's the thing. So before they started fighting, didn't take the hit.
Here's the thing. Unless I'm like not with y'all, Like if I'm with y'all, then
I'm picking
it's
fights.
no.
It's Charlie's mentality. I hate to bring him up again, but
no, the exact opposite. Like me, you, Burge, and everybody, like we're all cool with everybody. Like everybody kind of like everywhere we go, somebody sort of knows us somewhere or something like that. And we're not like fucking assholes. But like if I'm just like solely with Chuck or like solely with Randy, then it's just like fuck. I'm always on edge. Like I always know somebody fucking hates this dude in the room.
Yeah.
So it's different. But like whenever we're all a group and stuff like that, it's fine because like nobody hates us as a group.
Yeah,
They just hate the person.
They love the pod. That's really what it is. That's what the pod protects us. The scariest moments of my life have been alone in Red Eye with Charlie, and nothing's ever popped off. It's just I'm waiting on edge for something to eventually pop off because it is inevitable. And it usually always happens immediately after I leave for some reason. So I guess I have a good sixth sense going on with that. Yeah, and then you see how fucking yoked I am. And they're like,
working outside job.
Yeah, and I show them my hands, and I have blisters and calluses on them.
Dude, my hands and I drink beer.
I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't, dude. I got hydrochloric acid on my finger today, and it's like brown. It's pretty sick. It's probably gonna fall off.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, y'all don't have that with y'all.
Yeah, dude, I have arthritis. What the fuck?
At 24 years old, 25. How old are you, dude? You're 25.
I'm 25 years old.
Are you?
You're 25. Yeah, he's old.
25.
The 27 was a joke earlier. I knew you weren't 27.
Need to find a new friend, bro. You're old as fuck.
Yeah,
I've been trying to find new friends.
He's been actively searching for a while now, and he just can't. He's stuck.
If anybody out there wants to be my friend, please.
Yeah, please.
Pull up.
Third point that I'm just now circling back to for some reason, we kind of went off there, is because Wilcox brought it up. But I don't even care if we talk about it. I think GoFundMes are the stupidest fucking thing in the world. And unless it's for a legitimate reason, like this person has cancer. And
if it's like cancer treatment, but I was just fucking around.
No, I'm just saying, like, for anything else, man, like, I'm not giving you my money. I'm sorry. I don't care what it is. Like, I'm not going to give you my money. Like, I see so many people are like, oh, I'm trying to move out of my house. Like,
unless there's a dog involved. If there's a dog involved, I'm all in.
Yeah, but then that's the thing. People use dogs too much, so that's when you have to, like, turn a cold shoulder and lay your heart ice over and be like, yeah, I don't care about the pup no more. But, yeah, I think GoFundMes are stupid, and I think I'm not saying all people. I know some people have legitimate reasons, and there are a lot of legitimate reasons, but if you're doing it to, like, because you want to move out but you don't want to get a job, I'm not even going to go down on that road. But GoFundMes are fucking stupid. I'm not giving you my money. And I think of people that raise hundreds of thousands of dollars on it, I don't see how you do it. It's the biggest scam in the world because you can make up any story. End rant. I don't know why I went on that. I just saw some GoFundMes today.
We should make a GoFundMe.
We should. You should. Yeah, we just had to come up with a super terrible
struggling podcast with a dream.
We have a dream, and none of our parents support it.
We also have sick dogs.
Yeah, our dogs are all dying of cancer, and none of our parents support our dreams of becoming podcasters, and they abuse us and are threatening to kick us out of the house and emotionally torment us. And we need a place to live and set up our podcast. And boom, we're gonna raise like $300,000.
And did I say my dog was sick?
The dog has cancer. It has to be cancer. It has to be. Yeah. It seems pretty easy, and I think we could definitely pull it off. We should go for it.
Easy.
Down.
Hey, Wilcox.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Your beard is incredibly well groomed. There's your compliment. Continue.
You know that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. I've been hard on you this episode, and I didn't mean it. It was just for jokes.
Everybody want to know the best barber besides Logan LeBlanc?
No, we don't talk about him. Oh, besides Logan LeBlanc?
I mean, not Logan. Fuck, your brother. Which Brock?
There you go. Jeez, recurring guest.
Shout out Refined Oak. Shout out my retired mom.
Yeah. Maggie, what were you about to bring up?
Oh, I don't remember.
I'm sweating my ass off. I don't have air conditioning in my house right now, dude. It's pretty bad. Sweating.
Are you okay?
No, I look like I'm dying. I look like I just worked out. I'm sweating my ass off.
Go get Coach Wade, please. Let me talk to him.
No, I'm not getting him up. He's watching Grey's Anatomy right now, and he is hooked.
He's watching what?
Grey's Anatomy with my mom. They have been like destroying that TV show, man. They watch it for hours every single night.
There's about 1 million seasons of that.
Can't
show.
wait to.
And they are rolling through. I mean, to be honest, it's pretty fucking addicting. Like I go out there in the living room and just like get caught on an episode, and I end up watching like 3 episodes with him. I have no idea what's going on, but I could see why you get hooked, and he is hooked bad. It's like they're.
Y'all ever used to watch that show? Y'all ever used to watch that ER before?
Yeah.
That shit was addicting. Even though it did kind of get me. I remember seeing a branch of like a tree and stuck in somebody's neck.
Yeah.
And like a twig in somebody's ear at the same time.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting, but like, dude, I'm still gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm intrigued. How did this guy get a tree stuck in his fucking neck?
Yeah, I'm not in on the whole medical procedure thing. Like Grey's.
I've never seen Grey's, by the way.
Grey's has some pretty in-depth stuff, like sometimes, and it'll like. As I've gotten older, I've gotten better with it, but there's still some times where it's like, that's a little unsettling. I don't need to see the actual medical side of this. I
heard all the females watch it just for like, the females just watch it.
It's the hottest people in the entire world. Like every person that comes to this hospital, I'll just spoil it with it's the most unlucky hospital in the world. People die there all the time, like employees and people that
hospitals.
No, I'm talking about like the doctors themselves die.
Oh yeah,
like,
the entire cast start off with
die. There's like shootings there. There's horrible tragedies. No, it's just terrible things. Like one dude saved a girl from getting hit by a bus and got drugged by a bus for blocks and like died. That was one doctor. Then they had a shooting and people got shot left and right. It's basically just the hottest people in the entire world that are all doctors. They bang.
Just live in the most unfortunate fucking hospital life ever.
Yeah. Well, it's probably sick. It's a rush, dude. They're just making cake, fucking saving lives, banging one another left and right. Yeah. And then breaking up and banging somebody else that works there. And then they die and just go like rock stars. So it's a pretty sick concept.
The only 2 people I know for sure that are in Grey's Anatomy are this, like a small, like Asian looking woman.
Yep.
And
Christina Yang.
A dude named, it's either McSteamy or
McDreamy and McSteamy. He's all the above.
There's 2 of them?
Oh, no, there is McSteamy.
Both die.
Everybody dies.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, McDreamy's the OG.
He's going to watch it tonight.
He's the hottest man in the world. In his prime.
Oh.
He's hottest man in the world.
Devin Booker.
Another green check.
Cash it.
Nice.
What have y'all been watching lately?
Thank you.
I know y'all don't really have time, especially Logan, because he's got a hands-on job. He's got a big boy job.
I just started a new show. So as we all know, Banshee's about to come out on HBO Max, as proclaimed by Coley Mick himself. But from the same creators on HBO Max, they have a show called Warrior, and it's about this Asian dude who comes over from China to San Francisco in 1878, and he's like he's a badass fighter. Comes off the boat, beats the shit out of like 5 white dudes because they were giving him lip.
Love that.
And like, all right, we're taking you to the Chinese mafia over in Chinatown. Gets a job with them, and the story takes off from there. I can't give away too much more. It's a very good show.
What's it called again? Warrior.
It's on HBO Max.
Who from your camp, and I don't know if you still have my HBO, but who from your camp has been watching the Robert Durst documentary?
Me?
That's your camp.
Mash.
That's your camp.
Oh, it's my camp? Okay. I'm just making sure.
I literally almost texted you the other day and like, oh, you're checking out, what's it called again?
Right. It's like he murdered his wife or something like that. Robert Durst.
I've seen it. I don't remember.
It's something weird. He got away with it for a while, or he still got away with it. I don't know if he's still free or not. But like,
spoiler
he's just
alert.
A fucking psychopath.
Why? Chill out.
Spoiler alert. He kills.
Chill out.
Like 2-3 people. But I'm saying though, the way he gets caught is while they're filming the documentary.
Oh, that's gnarly.
He's mic'd up And
Now
he
I'm
goes,
gonna watch it.
Spoiler alert. He's mic'd up and he goes into the bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom.
Like,
Yeah.
They were
I
like
remember
asking him
that.
questions. He's like, all right, I gotta go take a piss. And he goes in the bathroom. He's like, fuck, I knew I shouldn't have fucking like did that with the body, blah blah blah. And they're just like, all right.
I saw that clip on Twitter. Actually, I saw that clip on Twitter. I didn't know.
Very good documentary. If you haven't seen it yet, even though I just spoiled it, not a reason to not go watch it because it's really good. So. What do you say? I just cut out. I can't hear you.
All right. Well,
no matter what I start watching, I always just I end up going to three shows. It's either Curb, Trailer Park Boys, or Narcos / Peaky, and Sopranos. But
you just named like 7 shows.
but like it's a tie between those like 5 right there. Those are all just like equally funny, retarded, fucking just gory. I love it all. Sopranos is the number 2 show I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm gonna just say that right now. What's number 1? Peaky.
Oh, so this changed because literally a couple episodes ago you were saying that
Peaky is the 1800 version of The Sopranos, except there's no like. I thought it was in the 1800s.
I think it's early 1900s.
Yeah, it's after World War
1800s. Oh shit.
Peaky is incredible, but I obviously you can't go based off what I said.
But I like Peaky for different reasons than Sopranos, because like The Sopranos doesn't have that visuals, but Peaky has like the best fucking visuals I've ever seen for like an action / like gang or whatever show.
It's so
just
cool.
Awesome.
It's so cool rewatching Peaky, and like you watch those first couple episodes where it's just like not poorly done because it's still a good ass show and a good premise, but like they have like the craziest music choices that don't blend in with the show at all. Like, and it's like kind of just like they don't realize how fucking sick they are yet, basically, as a show. And then you just see that switch get flipped. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while since I rewatched it. Like whether it's like after season 1 or after a certain episode, that switch gets flipped.
It's like middle of season 2.
Yeah, and the music like starts to like line up with what's going on. It's like, oh yeah, like, this is taking me to where they are.
And by the way, the music that you just brought up, 2 of the best theme songs I've ever heard in my entire life: Peaky and Sopranos.
Sopranos is a must listen every single time.
It really is.
We watch Peaky, watch Sopranos.
Those 2 are the only 2 shows I don't skip the intros to, because even like the visual of The Sopranos with the music is like just top tier. It's great.
Like, you realize before you watch Peaky's, somebody was telling you to watch Peaky. Like,
yeah, but it didn't take long.
You don't know until you watch it. You gotta watch it.
I'm sure I'm gonna like it, but isn't Sopranos super long?
Who gives a fuck?
That's what I struggle with. That's what I can't make that commitment to the show.
Like 5 seasons now.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Getting longer.
The thing with The Sopranos is that you'll really fucking like the first 3 seasons. Like you'll just be fucking hooked. So you'll watch 4, 5, and 6, or 4, 5, and A and B, whatever the fuck how they separate it. But like 1, 2, and 3 seasons of The Sopranos are fucking unbelievable. Like from the comedy, like the backdoor comedy, and like the accents and everything like that, and like you understand what's going on. It's fucking awesome.
The boys try to get Logan hooked on Sopranos Part 7. I think it's been covered in like
we just know what kind of shows you like and you would like.
It's on HBO, right?
Yeah.
I'll start it. I was
because like it's good enough to where it's even like kind of a casual viewing. It's not like a fucking glued to the screen kind of show. Like it has a great storyline. It's funny at the same time. You relate with the characters. You fall in love with the characters. Great character development. Tony bangs everything with a pulse, and then
as soon as I say that I'm out, they pull me back in. Right there. That's all it is. That's all you need to know.
Watch it. It's a great show.
That's how I feel about betting.
Facts.
All right.
Let's give us some
any other
sports.
pieces you guys want to give it?
Any sports news?
The Steelers might have to pay Ben Roethlisberger $41 million this year. So.
Yeah, I think
we're not them.
Yeah, I mean, we might have to pay Drew Brees still and have him on a roster.
He won't be 41 mil.
No, he won't. They kind of fucked themselves with that.
Drew Brees is coming back.
Yeah, I'm convinced if he hasn't retired yet. Or he's like waiting as long as he can to see if the city opens back up so he can have a parade for himself. And I will be in attendance.
On another topic, what's like the postponed / play-in? Isn't there like a play-in series this year that the NBA is doing, like they did last year with like the 9 seeds or the 9/8 seeds, where they get in? How does that work? What's going on with that? Do y'all know?
No idea.
It's like a best of 3 series, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong.
Do they do it in a bubble or do they do it like switch?
No, there's gonna be no bubble.
For the playoffs this year, there's going to be no bubble?
No bubble. No.
Oh, fuck.
COVID's over,
I thought they were going to do it.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore.
COVID's like on the downswing in California, and once it's done there, it's done everywhere. It no longer exists. Because once people are like, oh, California doesn't care anymore, we don't have to act like we care anymore, then we're back open, baby. We're going to amusement parks, everything. Whole 9 yards. I think we're past the point of talking sports on this here podcast.
I was just asking. I looked at
exactly how it works.
But I know we don't have an itinerary, but I was just looking at some notes I had. No, we don't. Not at all.
We did this episode.
0.
Never
had one. We never had one before in our lives.
So anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything? And Logan, I know you got to go sleep early. Now you little sweet baby. You got work in the morning. So
I do. Working 7 straight. Y'all keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I'm about to be a tired boy. But man, I care about the fans. I'm here. Hey, y'all are welcome to continue, man. I need to.
Why would we continue without you?
I mean,
I
just wanted to get that.
You're our piece. You're our glue. You're our Elmer.
I'm aware of what I bring.
The beauty of this pod is there's always next week, fellas.
Let me see that dick.
Tell me, let's just end it with this. As long as you both know that this pod wouldn't last without me, then.
Why do you think we all started together, asshole?
Yeah, it didn't start until Big Low gave that. Yeah, sure, I'll do it, and then boom, pods roll, and here we are going like what?
Well,
how many months have we been doing this? It's been like half a year.
That's very false because me and Madge actually started one.
So
and then
is that called Sports Suck Podcast? Is on Spotify.
Good night, you guys.
I don't think so.
Hold on. Know that everything you just spewed out was a lie.
One last question: how long have we been doing this podcast for? It's been like over 6 months. I know, but it's been like over 6 months. That's so crazy.
Christmas was like our 16th or 15th episode. So
yeah, we definitely slowed down the pace. Put us come up the throttle a little bit.
We've missed some weeks, but we haven't really slowed down. We've always had not an excuse, but we've always had a reason.
Well, that's not what I'm trying. I'm not trying to point at our flaws here. I'm trying to praise us, guys. We've been doing this for over half a year right now.
We started whenever the bubble started. I want to say because I remember talking about. I remember talking about finals predictions for the bubble, whatever.
It was before. I just going based off. It was before Key came into the picture, and Key's been in the picture for almost 7 months now. So,
congratulations, man!
Yeah, officially dating for 6 months. Thank y'all.
Been happy for you.
Thank you,
Madge. Do you have anybody
in your life that you care about that you want to thank or tell them that you love right now?
I want to thank my dog, Marvin. Thanks for
being there
for me.
I was thinking about it today.
I want to thank my beautiful fiance for always giving me that huge support that I need to keep going.
I want to thank that loser in the mountains that gave me these AirPods.
Thank you, you fucking nerd who lost your AirPods in the mountains. I'm loving these AirPods. Contrary to what Logan said, I did wash them before putting them in my ears.
You were drunk.
want to thank my family, my friends,
Okay.
even though there are very few. And then,
Not gonna thank God, bro.
and then last and not least, yeah, there's
I want
nobody
to
else.
thank Kyrie for bringing out that fucking staff
And I want to thank the fans out there. If you stuck to the end of this podcast, you're a real fan.
Yeah,
Just
man.
know that I love and appreciate you. Merch is on the way.
Stop saying it. It'll happen eventually.
The second that Logan fucking does his fucking job on this podcast and gets us a god dang logo from his connections, then we'll have merch to you guys.
Well, we have Audie. I thought Audie.
Yeah, we just gotta harass
Oh,
Audie.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
we're
it
done.
is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all good.
So thank you guys.
There's
And
any-
actually,
if there's any-
final thanks or thoughts to you guys, to my co-hosts. Couldn't do it couldn't do it without y'all.
Oh, my thunder.
No, it means a lot from him.
Yeah. Couldn't do it without y'all.
Hey, I love you too, man. I appreciate it.
No, seriousness. No, not getting sentimental or anything. Love you guys. This is very fun. It's relaxing. It's like Dr. Melfi and Tony Soprano. This is my therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Some people wouldn't get that reference.
Exactly. That's why I said it. This is awesome. Having people listen and stuff like that, seeing the views on our YouTube go up, shit like that is fucking dope. So y'all keep supporting. Y'all drink as many seltzers as you can and tag Logan on Twitter with hashtag Let Me See That Dick. We're gonna coin that phrase, by the way. We're gonna
I'll make a shirt. I'll put it on a shirt.
We're gonna trademark that phrase, 100%.
Wilcox, speaking of that, I've been drawing a dick on your face with my mouse this entire podcast. Every time you talk, and it popped up.
Have you?
Yes.
Can you draw?
Take a screenshot of it so we can put it.
Well, it's not an
Twitter.
actual drawing. I'm just using my tracer thing. A heart. How'd you do that?
Ever since you saw my beard symmetry, you've been been acting a little sus, bro.
Yeah, I've been rock hard.
You need a Vizzy in your life, is what it sounds like.
Oh, don't make me act up. Hey, I just wanted to say I love y'all, fans, people that listen, because I don't know if you're fans, but really appreciate y'all, especially the people that reach out to me personally. I love that. It's always good to hear. This man's been pounding the business episode. Love you two guys a whole lot. It's always fun hanging out with my best buds. It's a great time every week. Look forward to it every week. Matt just texts on his phone while I'm pouring my heart and soul out.
I'm just sending a green check into the Denver account.
That's how our friendship goes usually. But I'll take what Matt just said as an I love you, and that's one of like the 3 times I've ever heard him say that in our entire 6-year friendship. So I'll take that. That made me really happy. It made my night. Wilcox, I know you love me. I love you too. People that listen, love y'all. Mom,
do you really love me?
Y'all. I love all y'all.
Look at me in the fucking eyes and tell me you love me right now.
I can't see it because that big ass fucking hat you have on your head.
Look at me. Hey, I'm a fucking Canadian supporter.
You look like Mac Miller in 2011.
Hey, fuck, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Dude was pounding.
Yeah. All right. What's in the episode?
Right.
Big puss.
Hey, I love you guys. I love the fans. Love you, Keith.
Episode 19 in the books.
Whoa, dude. Edit that out. Dude's a pussy.
No, he fucking said he's something about wrists. So I have my chance just now. Who do you love? What woman do you love? End it real quick after this. What woman do you love, Wilcox?
Michelle Wilcox, my mother.
Nice. Later, y'all.
Peace.